my god, it's another duck.
Wait!
Welcome to Taskmaster. I am not the Taskmaster. I am Adam from FWCI, and this is Taskmaster Series Australia, Series 3, Episode 4. Sorry about the fingers. These ones. We apologise. Who is we? I'm going to guess that Concetta Cristo. Fuck it. Now, if you want a full-length version of this reaction and early access to my videos, go to patreon.com/FWCI and make sure you subscribe here on YouTube as well. This has been a really entertaining, if not bumbling, cast for this particular series. Rhys Nicholson is light years ahead of everybody else in every possible way. They just kill it in the studio, they kill it doing the pre-recorded tasks as well. Rhys is just dominating this series. Concetta, as I mentioned earlier, a little bit deranged, but and not that great at doing the tasks either, but she's just unhinged enough to be enough of a wild card where you don't really know what to expect. Whatever it is, it's probably going to be Italian themed. Pete Hellier has been great on this. I would like to have seen him on the UK Taskmaster instead. Sorry, Taskmaster. Mel Buttle is kind of, I don't want to say she's phoning it in because that's disrespectful, but she's got a very different level of motivation compared to the other people in this series. And Aaron Chen is just loose as you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, and he gives me vibes of Sam Campbell, and I think they are mates. I think Gleeson needs to really unleash, and again, I don't know if that's him or if that's restrictions from the network that they're on, because it is in pretty rough shape. But here's what I would like to show you guys. Maybe we've got a new Taskmaster here that we can enlist. There's a woman called Margaret Pomeranz, who for many, many years, she was one half of like the Australian version of Siskel and Ebert. It was, I can't remember the name of the show, but it was her and this old guy with a white beard. And they were very, very surly. They were very sarcastic in their movie reviews and stuff like that. They were honestly very, very entertaining. Margaret Pomeranz now does some segment where she just reviews TV shows and basically tears them a new asshole. And Gleeson has his own show called Hard Quiz. And what it is, basically people go on there and say, I'm an expert on this particular topic. But what makes the show so entertaining is Gleeson, you know, rips into the people and he roasts them. And it's a little bit more roasty and hilarious than what he gives to the contestants on Taskmaster. So from watching Margaret Pomeranz rip into Hard Quiz, which is the name of the video, I'm hoping that this will manifest into the universe a little bit of cojones from Gleeson. So enjoy this. This is going to be funny as hell because she is brilliant. I don't think I've ever seen this particular one. She's done a whole ton of them.
I'm Margaret Pomeranz, and I only wear shoes made from 100% recycled penguin. For decades, viewers...
Just to give you a tiny glimpse of what her sense of humour is like.
Now, one show bucks the tradition of a charming host facilitating intellectual competition. Instead asking, what if a prick bullied a bunch of dweebs? This...
What if a prick bullied a bunch of dweebs? Yeah, that's basically the premise of Hard Quiz. I agree.
It's a commendably diverse cast, from nerdy weirdos to nerdy whack jobs.
Let's get her on a season of Taskmaster Australia. Holy shit.
Now you spilled chili on your genitals not once but twice.
In my day, we called it a devil's fondue, and it was worth the mess.
Did she just say she spills chili on her genitals, calls it the devil's fondue, and it's worth the mess?
In my day, we called it a devil's fondue, and it was worth the mess.
I don't know who writes those shit, but it's great.
And the use of evocative tools like this massive ball bag, seen here standing next to a picture of a horse. One may question if...
Fuck me! She is torching him right now.
There's a more appropriate arena for these dorks and neckbeards, like off TV and on a watch list.
Expert subject, Adolf Hitler.
Your expert subject.
Oh my god, what an edit. Okay, I remember those being funny, but that one was absolutely ruthless. The Devil's Fondue. Oh, Margaret Pomeranz. All right, I'm officially lobbying Margaret Pomeranz for Taskmaster Australia series, whatever the fuck they're doing next. All right, maybe I shouldn't have watched that first, because now I'm going to have to deal with Gleason's bullshit scoring, and at least we've got Lesser Tom on this one. He's always great. Taskmaster Australia, Series 3, Episode 4. Sorry about the fingers.
While I can't disclose the details, what I can say is I'm being paid millions. Rove can never mention my mother ever again.
Alright, in the 90s, Rove McManus, TV show host. I've mentioned him on these reactions in the past. Very funny guy. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he used to have a segment called Your Mum, and it was a bunch of Your Mum jokes, I think. But this is like a deep cut comedy reference from a very time that's bygone. Helia was very much involved in that, so he's loving this right now. Alright, let's watch this prick bully these dweebs. Concetta's not a dweeb. Mel is. He's a dweeb. I don't think Reese is a dweeb in public, but I think they are a private dweeb.
He said it'll get him from A to B, and I was like, oh, that's not very far. Then I'd want to know that I could get back to A, because if I started at A, presumably that's where I live. So I'd want to go,
oh my god. Lesser Tom, shut the fuck up.
A to C, and then back to A, and then to, like, R. And then it would spell what it is.
I hate you. That's even worse. Yeah, Reese, I'm with you on that.
Our comedians have been asked to bring in the thing with the cutest face on it that isn't meant to be a face.
All right, Mel, what?
The Michael Jordan bobblehead was made for this one. Oh my god.
And I think the artist made a mistake and did a sort of a little face on the back half there. It even looks like Family Guy, like it's got the blonde hair.
What? I can't even see that.
I'm worried it's not very cute.
What? Oh, I'm blown away. You said that a little mouth that's just doing a little...
Okay, I kind of see what she's saying now. I see it. You know what? If everybody else completely shits the bed, then I think she's in good shape.
Cheese grater.
Okay, I see a face on there. That's not bad. You can grate your parmesan on there for your fucking spaghetti.
Viet rolls, they're awesome guys. And
Did you just do a mention so you get free rolls?
Yeah, he did.
use Aaron Chen at the checkout. That used to be a soap holder. So I got the owner.
Oh yeah, ooh, it's doing that.
Because his business is really struggling and he...
Aaron!
At a local bar and try to find some inspiration, and you will not believe.
Nah. Terrible. 1 point.
And you would not believe this.
Race is
I cannot believe Moby came up.
It's Moby. It's Gleason. It's a prick. Okay. Reese, like I say, they are miles ahead of everybody on this season. There's no close second right now. I don't know if they are winning in score, but like in quality, they are just leaving everybody else in the dust.
But I'm just a bit more concerned about the Vietnamese rolls business.
Yep.
So I'm going to give Aaron 3 and Concetta 2.
Okay.
It was a very cute face in Pete's drink, so I'm going to give Pete 4.
Oh, I don't agree with that one.
Because I'm a massive fan of Moby.
Very well deserved. Very, very fucking creative and hilarious. Oh, Team Task. What is he about to do? Paused it at the wrong fucking time. The cards just make me think of Jenny Tian and the task where Lesser Tom, what did they do? Were they playing poker or something like that? Isn't that what they had to do? Something cool? And she was like at a cool fucking hipster chess bar or something. Poker bar, maybe? I can't remember.
Play a round of strip poker with Tom.
No thanks.
Try not to vomit in a bucket. Least vomit wins.
Transform the study into the hottest club in town.
Oh, we doing a club thing. Sweet.
Hottest club in town wins.
Nice.
Chess club, let's go.
We are the perfect three people. We all love clubbing.
You know what? Mel is quite filthy as well. I'm now a little bit nervous about what the hell Mel and Concetta are going to cook up when they are on the same page.
I'll wait outside for a year.
We'll get you in.
This could be
Moist.
Club moist. Let's make this place really wet.
That
Oh, no, don't go with Club Moist. Jen!
What's a club? Is this an Italian thing again?
no, it's a cool people thing.
Are you saying Italians aren't cool?
No.
Let's see if I can get into Club Moist.
No!
Hi there. I'm here to attend the hottest club.
Are you prepared to get moist?
I suppose if that's what the hottest club in town entails. Well, there's pre-wedding.
Oh, God. What is Reese doing?
If you like.
A water?
Good choice. 60 bucks, thanks.
That was just on the house.
You're getting a bit aggro, mate. I think maybe you've had enough. Take him out.
Your ridiculous wig looked like Aaron's real hair.
We did a bit.
It had to be pretentious and full of wankers, and I think we achieved that.
Well, there were times like it felt...
Yeah, I'd agree.
He seemed so genuinely terrified about what was happening in there. And I think that's what happens in a hot club.
When you're standing outside and you don't know what's happening, the noises were extremely concerning.
So genuinely trying their best to win a piece of burnt toast and a metal bracket Aaron Chen ripped off a restaurant wall. Where do we leave off, Lester Tom?
Can't believe you got the owner to remove that thing. Oh, Tom, are you going to be okay in this club?
Come on in. The red whistle.
What does that mean?
Watch the vomit.
Oh, God.
Only a truly cool person can find the hottest club on their own.
What is going on here? Why?
Hey, welcome to Shark Eyes.
Shark eyes?
Shark eyes?
That's our resident DJ.
Okay. So the capacity is just the DJ?
Yep.
Can I just say, this is the second task where Mel Buttle has managed to row a boat, which she obviously did when she was in school and is great at it, and rap, which she clearly likes to do quite a bit.
Anything but suits.
Anything but.
And the boat doesn't dock for another 8 hours.
Oh my God.
Club.
Okay. So the DJ is doing an 8-hour set?
Oh, Club Moist for the win.
Silent disco.
It's a silent disco. I thought so.
This is dreadful.
Why are you backing up? Turn around and walk forward.
Sorry.
Fucking hell. Oh, that was rough.
Created this whole other terrible nightclub and then you went out and made a cool one that he had to find. To me, that's a really hot nightclub.
What?
This might be wrong. Can you read the task out again, please?
Sure. Transform the study into the hottest club in town.
Hello, Governor.
Oh, boy!
Yeah, here we go.
Shark Eyes is not even in competition.
No.
What? No.
There you go. Should have read the task.
A sign saying it's a real sausage fest in here, and a piece of paper that specifically says it is not the hottest club in town.
I'm going to give the Muppets 5. Ernie and Bert get 2 each.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a... They should get 1 each. Oh, okay. That gives me vibes of the old... with AFL, Australian Rules Football, when they come out onto the field, there's like a big banner with like some kind of slogan on it. It changes every game and they have all these volunteers out there hoist this banner up and the players like burst through it. They do that before every game. I'm feeling like I have vibes of that, the way that remote control car just drove through that task.
Now I'm left with a puzzle.
Should I come back in half an hour?
Wow.
Create the best banner, then burst through it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Seems like a normal pencil from here.
And what about this? I actually will.
Okay,
Yeah.
That got Reese. Reese was laughing their ass off.
For the tournament of touch ball.
Oh.
Oh God, we're bringing it back again?
Currently lying. I'm not saying it's a lie, but sorry, they are lying right now.
See?
They're not a lie.
Can't even get a gender right.
I mean, that was a mistake I made, but it's not relevant to the lie.
Okay, I feel for Tom on that because I've been struggling.
What did she do?
She throws dog poo, I believe, on my front lawn.
Oh, really? You bringing actual drama into this?
It's really, her name really is.
Maybe say a different name.
Sue.
Sue.
Sue, leave the poo. We know it's you.
This looks like it's cathartic for you, Mel.
You tell I was rejected from 3 art schools?
You were rejected from 3 art schools?
Well, I wasn't accepted.
I mean, it looks pretty good to me.
I mean, you should. That's what rejection means.
Okay, well, if we're going to talk like that, who would know more than you?
Fuck. Touch bomb, baby. Alright, that looked pretty goddamn cool.
Ball. I won. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Alright, Reese has already won this task.
Touch ball.
Well, Reese, I must say, like, when you were painting there and being mildly entertaining, you reminded me of Rolf Harris.
No touch ball.
Reese. Rolf Harris. If you don't know, oh, you might know, he got pretty big overseas. Was like a kid's entertainer. It turned out that he was a predator. And it sucks because he was a really, really successful entertainer. Yeah, that's Rolf Harris. It's been so long since I even thought about Rolf Harris. Yeah, he did Tie My Kangaroo Down Sport. Tie My Kangaroo Down Sport. Tie My Kangaroo Down. He was a massive, massive, massive star and then a fucking creep. So, no touch ball, Rolf Harris.
Craft isn't always art, is it? Craft is like...
Sometimes it can be cheese.
Craft, fucking hell, Chen. I get what he's saying, though. Craft has to be correct, in a way, to actually be a thing.
Good luck with that, Sue. 2 times X plus A. Scary. Come over here.
Scary maths.
113. Scariest number. It's got 13 in it, plus the biggest number in the world, 100 divided by 21. Good luck with that, Sue. She knows what she's done.
Fucking fine.
Cop that.
Not too bad, not too bad. I like the venom that was behind it.
Mel, that was a very intimidating presentation.
Thank you.
After watching it, I feel like I'm on Sue's side. Like, if this was a story on a current affair, you'd be the one featured in slow motion and black and white.
Yeah, I know.
The Taskmaster for Gold Logie number 2. What the hell is going on here? Ah!
My name's Tom Gleeson, and I endorse this message. Pretty good.
I don't think you even burst through it.
So it's a double Tom to promote a double gold logie.
Exactly right.
Are we still in the burst through?
Yeah, you gonna finish it or what?
This is not burst through enough.
I think he might have got himself some points with that.
Well, I was going for the alien kind of thing bursting through the chest. Sorry about the fingers. So that was. Or it's my pleasure.
I have a question. What is this?
Will you marry me
Oh,
and make me the...
I think he's married already, love.
I think you have a boyfriend.
Yeah, I do. All right.
Oh.
Why are you a horse?
Huh?
No, nothing.
Concetta.
Now I'm free.
I bet at that point she's like, please stop filming, please stop filming.
If I could propose to anyone else, I would.
Is she sending a whole bunch of hints to her real life boyfriend to be like, propose to me, you fuck?
Saying Tom and Concetta.
I have to say it looking into his eyes.
As a horse.
As a horse?
Can I just say I think we're burying the lead. A horse was riding a trike.
There's a lot to unpack in that display.
Okay.
So Don and Audie is kind of like a sports award?
Yep.
What sports did you play?
Basketball.
Is there any extra points for wettest burst?
No.
It looks like it's about
What is this?
Japan now.
Because this is not going to work. This is way too wet.
Bombing of Hiroshima.
This is a disaster, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, so grab that end and we're going to take this outside. Oh.
Yeah, no. No, you're not, man. Ah! It's your burst through right there.
Will have to be.
He's just covered in pain. Oh, God. That's good news for you, Concetta.
No one ever teaches you about, like, the viscosity of paint.
Life teaches you that, Chen.
It was named after the deputy principal at the time. Most proficient player.
Why?
Academic-focused high school.
I was one of the only people who played any sport.
Right. Can we see those banners one more time, please? All right, so I'll go through the banners first.
I mean, Reese's is still, again, light years ahead of everybody else. And it's not even close. After that, Peter, Mel, Concetta, Aaron. That's my rankings.
Peter 4 for his banner because I agreed with the message.
We agreed on this.
But just due to the artwork alone,
You feel it okay?
and also Reese gets 5. Drew had a guitar, looked pretty cool. But the best burst through had to be Concetta on a trike.
Okay. Fuck.
3 points each. Concetta with 4, and the winner of the task is Reese with 5 points.
All right. I'm 100% in Reese's corner.
Something weird has happened. Like gravity's all wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've dropped the task on the ground.
Make these scales register and flash the biggest weight.
From the map.
Oh.
Cannot move the mat. You have 15 minutes.
So you can't leave the mat, but you can... Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say you can bring the other thing closer to you, but if you can't leave the mat, you can't exactly do that. So what, we just trying to, like, throw things at the scale? Don't you have to, like, hold it on the scale for a certain period of time to make it, like, register? Ugh.
Too dumb and over simple just to push something. Seems too simple to me.
There you go.
No, it's probably not, Reese. You're a fucking genius as far as I can tell.
Whoops, who would have foreseen that?
Could I put something there?
Oh, you can't leave the mat. What are you doing?
Okay, I've missed there.
Yep.
I think that would shatter the weights.
20.5, 19.5, 21.1, 20.1. And it's off.
Mel is struggling on this.
I'm on the floor of a bathroom pushing.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
Epidural is what I'd like.
Press that as hard as you can, please.
Okay.
Then can you press that with both hands with all your strength?
Yeah.
7.4, write that down.
16.9.
Okay, fair enough. It's not going to help.
It's not really what registering means, though, is it?
I can register to vote from my computer.
You can get on the sex register from your laptop?
Yes, you can.
Like, I lost my mind.
Really?
Was 16.5 kilograms, and Reese's weight was 25.9 kilograms.
Yeah. All right, what? Who have we got left? Chen and Concetta? Chen-chetta?
You cannot move the mat,
That's right.
but you can move the scales.
There you go.
Can you?
Oh! Oh my god. It's gonna break him, I reckon.
They're just 20.5 kilos.
What?
18.
What is happening?
18.2 kilos.
Aaron, just stand on it yourself.
It's 39.8.
And it's in pounds. Is pounds heavier?
Oh, it's in pounds.
0 kilos.
He broke the scales with a car. It got to the point where he couldn't even weigh himself.
Previous episode, you were very concerned about property damage.
He was, wasn't he?
One of them, I think, were the weight of the truck.
Not even close. 39.2 pounds, which you asked whether that's more than kilos. The answer is no.
No.
First registration was 20.5 kilograms.
You didn't take the soggy ground into account?
It's not a complete...
Did not.
You didn't have to be on the mat the whole time. The weight needed to be registered from the mat.
Yeah, that's many ways to interpret it anyway.
No, hang on. It didn't say that, though. Can't leave the mat while registering the thing? I don't know.
What are we doing, Tom, cash converters, man?
Yeah.
What the for? Can we go on together?
Now what are you going to do? Oh, no.
I wanted the lounge room.
Badil. Badil alert. Holy shit.
Are you stupid? Wasting my...
Sorry? Concetta?
Why is this not showing up?
Because it's just on grass. It's not connected to anything.
Tom, it's on 0. Just tell me this is normal.
What about this is normal? We can move the car on.
Are you serious? Then let's go!
Okay, you want to move the car?
Yes!
Okay.
She's so agitated right now. Dave Baddiel is... Even Dave Baddiel is mystified by what's going on here.
10 seconds.
Just walking in circles trying to find the pressure point. Yeah, standing O.
So, did I win?
Good luck. I don't think you did that.
Oh, it's so hard it broke my brain. Well, what about me?
Probably the hardest I've ever had to try not to laugh in my life.
For me, I'd be like, well, there are no cords. But like for you, you're like, oh, it's Bluetooth or something.
Wow, that's actually a very good point.
The technology that they have that I'm not privy to.
It's fucking magic of TV, isn't it, Concetta?
All right, well, I think we need some final scores there.
Obviously, 1 point for Concetta.
Obviously, yes.
Reese with 5 points.
There you go, Reese. Didn't end up being too bad.
Mel is drooling it back on 8, and Reese is ruling it on 20. Sorry for saying a mean thing about you, Mel.
Draw either a line graph about lines, or a bar graph about bars, or a column graph about columns.
Okay.
Has been determined by the easel you have stood beside.
Oh, okay.
Pete is a column graph. Concetta is a line graph.
This is the nerdiest task I think I've ever seen on this show.
Oh, no!
Aaron, look.
Should I read it?
Yeah.
Must step 1 easel to the left. Explain the graph on your new easel.
Oh, awesome.
This explanation wins. You have 30 seconds each to explain your new easel. Your time's...
This looks like it's going to be great.
This graph is both vulnerable and clear. This is
What?
clearly during COVID lockdowns, and I don't eat them many times because they're...
Concise explanation. Much better than your last attempt.
So the size of a bubble, every bubble changes over its lifetime. For example...
Be up here, no talking Lachlan, watching you. Okay. World, that's right. That's what we're doing today, what we have been doing all term.
This looks very hard to reinterpret.
Reese.
Hello, Weight Watchers. I've loved Kit Kats, Snickers. No, it was just a picnic. Yep.
Not bad, not bad.
Start off line dancing. I'm not really feeling it. I'm like, not sure. But hang on, the longer I do it, here we go.
Alright, and 5 points for Pete. So it looked like they were going through everybody in order, but then they re-edited it to put Pete at the end because his was clearly the best.
I'm going to give Reese 1 because it was self-evidently shit.
What?
Well, 4 points because the school teacher skills came straight to the front.
Yeah, very well done.
And I got to give 5 points to Peter Hellier.
And Peter Hellier for the 5.
Who tonight has won our episode? Or let's...
I think Pete might have it.
20, but winning by 1 point. It's Reese Nicholson with 21 points.
Oh, that was a close one at the end.
Can we have the overall season scores so far?
Yeah, well, I'd probably give Summer a 5.
We want scores, Lesser Tom. Fuck you. How the fuck is Concetta tied for first?
The butcher's paper is no match for 3 kilograms of paint.
Yeah, well deserved, Reese. Concetta's score throughout this entire series is baffling because all I remember her doing is failing spectacularly. So I don't know what's going on with her score. She must be getting like around the middle score or up, and I'm not noticing that she's not actually getting scored right down. But good lord, let's talk about these tasks. The thing with the cutest face on it that isn't meant to be a face. That was a good idea. I don't think anyone really nailed it with the exception of Reese Nicholson. I think with the Tom Gleason burnt toast was pretty good. I I like to think that that's actually burnt on there, but it was probably airbrushed. But I think back to Richard Osman and the high-vis hazard thing and stuff like that. That feels way more classic than the things that we got in this one. Transform the study into the hottest club in town. Yeah, I'm going to assume that Concetta and Mel wanted to take that in a very different direction and were deterred from doing it, maybe by Lesser Tom himself. Because what they ended up knocking up was just not that interesting, or I don't know, it was just terrible, which is why I'm saying, like, how the fuck is Concetta leading the whole season? Club Moist was hilarious. Reese looked like a completely different person in that, and just all three of them were fully in character with this bizarre, vague kind of theme. It definitely felt like a pretentious bar full of wankers. Create and then burst through a banner. I don't feel like they exceeded my expectations on this, with the exception again of Reese Nicholson. Reese was in fine form throughout this entire episode, but the rest were, I mean, Chen, was he going for that to happen on purpose? Surely you can't think that that paper would be able to withstand the amount of paint that he just dolloped on there. Concetta's was absolutely fucking terrible in that, and she got so many points. And that's the thing, I love Concetta. She's a very likable, sort of self-aware sort of person. Like, I don't feel like she's mocking the show or not taking it seriously or anything like that. She's just very bad at doing certain tasks. Register the greatest weight from the mat. That was a bit of a strange task, and the hack for that seemed very obvious, but I'm guessing that they always do more tasks than they show on the series, so some of them may be a case where they set it up so that there is an obvious thing that somebody can do in the hopes that maybe nobody else notices it, only one or two people do. But Concetta just thinking that it was some kind of pressure pad. I think we're going to hear about that task again later on in the series when it comes time to give out the Badil Award. And explain your graph. I really liked that task. I thought that was a lot of fun. I would love to see that one repurposed to other seasons. I just think the concept of it is very funny. Trying to interpret somebody else's insane ramblings. I really, really like that idea. So we had some good tasks on here, and Reese Nicholson is kind of carrying this season. Don't get me wrong, Chen is great, and Helia has been very entertaining, and I enjoy all five. There's certainly nobody on here that's off-putting or anything like that, but there's such a gulf between what Reese is doing and what everybody else is doing. There's more, this is a good point actually, there's more, I mean, we'll just say Phil Wang type of archetypes on this season than I think any Taskmaster season or Taskmaster that I've ever seen. Like, you know, you always get like the kooky weirdo on each season, like Wang, Chowdhury, things like that. I feel like Chen is a Wang. I feel like Concetta is a Wang. I feel like Mel is a little bit of a Wang. And I think Peter is a bit of a Wang as well. So we might have too much Phil Wang energy in this series here. Maybe that's what the problem is. But Reese Nicholson is no Wang. They are dominating. But I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want to support the channel further. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. Ta-ta, and farewell.
Pushes Acaster until he snaps, and nothing should have remembered Google Maps. And aren't we all a bit like David Deal is? I'm sorry that was out of line and rude to suggest.